Hey guys, Central Virginia AS here. It's been a really long time since I've ever done an unboxing of anything. So today, we're going to do an unboxing. You're probably wondering, what the heck is this thing? I'm going to show you, so let's unbox it. Alright, here's some pink foam. Take this out. This thing's humongous. Ooh. Wonder what this could be. We have a remote on the top. Lots of bubble wrap. Sangean. We got a Sangean remote here, and it says WR-2. Here's the remote. And here is the object. Here's the radio. This is a Sangean WR-2 AM, FM, and RDS radio. Press all the buttons to wish you good luck in service. I don't think it's a button. Nope. So, you're probably wondering, why on earth do I have this? Well, we'll get to that in a moment. But first, let's turn the radio on. Alrighty guys, we have the radio hooked up. Now let's plug it in. Says RDS settings. Oh, and then just turn off. Cool. Now let's turn on the radio. Now we got Kalo. So the RDS works. That's copyright. We also have treble, as you just saw. Let's put it on a news station.
The county's prosecution of him. The earliest the case can be tried now is the second week of March. For WMRA News, I'm Randy B.
Just
Hagee.
the base.
Find all of Hagee's reporting on Nexus at WMRA.org and also on the WMRA app.
There's also a mode on the back where you can select if you want the external antenna or the internal antenna. So now, let's get into why I got this radio. This is my Bose Wave Music System 3, also known as the AWR-CC1. It originally came with the Bose changer accessory. Unfortunately, this thing has reached the end of its life. Let me demonstrate. Now, if I press on, usually it's supposed to go to its radio, or whatever mode it's set to. But as you can see, when I press it, it completely resets. As you may notice right here, there is a CD slot right here. Now, when the radio restarts, it's supposed to eject the disc that is currently inside the radio out of it. As you can tell, there's no disc inside, but also, there's actually no CD player in there. So why is there no CD player? I actually took the CD player out, trying to diagnose an issue with the CD player. So what was wrong with the CD player? The CD player kept jumping and skipping spots on any type of CD that I wanted to play. Now, my dad used to have this radio in his office back in 2018 before we moved to Northeast Florida. I'm not quite sure if I remember, but there was also jumping and skipping problems with the changer accessory as well. And it also experienced jumping and skipping problems with the main CD player as well. So what I did is I took the CD player out of the radio to see if I can diagnose the issue with the CD player. Unfortunately, I later found out what the problem was. It was the built-in surface mount capacitors inside the radio. From YouTube videos and repair videos of what I've seen of the radio, the surface mount capacitors must have gone bad. And that's not only why it's been skipping, that's also most likely why it turns off when I do this. Now, not only does it reboot every time I press the on and off button, if I press AM and FM, it freezes, and it reboots too. So then later, I thought it was about time to replace the radio, and that is why I got the Sangean. While it is unfortunate that the radio has reached the end of its life, this radio has done an absolutely amazing job at what it does. I used this radio in 2022 to wake up the siren test and stuff like that, and throughout the years I've used the alarm clock for various reasons. So with that being said, I think it's time to put this radio into retirement. Now unfortunately this will be the very last time this radio sits on my nightstand, and without further ado, I think it's time to replace the radio. Now let's unplug it. This is the Sangean's new home, as well as the WX100's new home. It will from now on sit on top of here.
Storms in the afternoon and evening. Highs in the lower 80s.
And to my surprise, the WX100 receives great reception. I honestly thought reception would be an issue for the WX100 because of interference, but it appears there's not really an interference. However, you can hear a little bit of a tone.
Highs in the upper 70s.
But that shouldn't be a problem for this radio. Now, I think we should set up the time on the Sangean. So let me get the remote, and we'll start setting it up. The time is currently 17:51 or 5:51 p.m. I'm gonna press the dimmer button here. Changing the time is surprisingly slow. And the time is now set. Now, right here, there's a button with a truck, and I'm not sure what that does, so let's see what it does, because I've been wanting to know what it does for a good while. Nothing. I guess it's part of the AM/FM mode. I'm not sure. I'll have to look at the manual. Let's hear what the alarm clock sounds like. Can I just use the keypad? Let's see. Nope, it won't let me use the keypad that is, or the preset button that is on the remote. Alright, let's hear what it sounds like. Alright, let's hear what it sounds like. Classic alarm clock noise. Well, I guess this will be a good alarm clock for me to wake up to, since it also has the option to wake you up with the radio. So that's good. But anyways, without further ado, I think it's time to conclude this video. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I do apologize for all the jump cuts because I started my words a lot, as you can probably notice right now. But yeah, unfortunately, this might be the last time you will see the AWR-CC1 on the channel, and it's done me pretty good with EAS alerts and DXing on AM and FM. Well, from 2021 to 2025, that is going to do it for the AWR-CC1. Thanks for watching this video, and make sure you like and subscribe, and have a great day. God bless.